Let's start this video with a question. Rate your life on a scale of 1 to 10. If you are done, and if you have not rated it above 8, then you must watch this video till end. So this is story of around 2016 or 2017. I was too small to understand things. I was just 12 or 13 years old. But my father went through a heart surgery. It was a major blockage in the heart. He went through probably one heart attack, which we could not figure out at that point of time. But today I realized that it was a heart attack. And then he went through a surgery. He still has this stent in his heart. And at that point of time, his salary was supposedly 8,000 rupees a month. I'm not sure, but it was something around this only. So it was too less to have good saving, and a heart surgery is enough to empty your pockets even if you have some good savings. But overall, the condition was that my father went into debt. Okay, the debt was not from bank or something, it was from from relatives and everyone. And he also lost his job at that point of time. So for 1 year, 1.5 year, the condition of my family was that my father was who was the only member earning at that point of time, lost his job, was suffering from a major health condition. And I remember during that time, during nights, I used to suddenly wake up. My mother used to wake me up saying कि लक्ष्य पापा का तबीयत फिर से ख़राब हो गया है, पानी गर्म करके लाओ, मसाज करते हैं इनके इनके पैर पे, तलवे पे, तेल लगाते हैं, सिर में तेल डालो. And he was just, my father was just used to struggle on bed. He could not convey what he was feeling, maybe heart pain, maybe something like that. But I faced all that at the age of 12 or 13. Although my parents are probably the best parents in the entire world, who never, even during those conditions, they tried their best that I don't have to face anything, and I didn't have to face anything, to be very honest. But when everything is going so bad in your own family, you can feel that even if you are just 12 or 13 years old, you feel the financial stress that your family is facing. And more than the financial stress, you feel the health problems that your own father is facing. You feel the stress in your family. 9 years down the line, today, 2025, we as a family are doing a lot better. My father's health condition has improved. Obviously, it is not something which can be cured with time, but the health problems has significantly reduced. Financial problems, as far as that is concerned, my father now has a income source, and he is earning much more than what he was earning back in 2016. We are not rich, we are not even close to what rich peoples are, but we as a family are earning good enough to sustain all the basic needs that every human being can have. Myself, if you talk about me, I am pursuing first year MBBS from NMCH Medical College, Patna, which is a government medical college in the capital of my state, and I'm proud that I cracked one of the most competitive exams in the country. So, as you can see, life is much better. But one thing that I have learned in the past few years, I am not someone who is 30, 35 who can teach you about life or something. I'm just a 20-year-old person. But I have learned this one thing with life, and that thing is I am very grateful about my life. If somebody asks me how much I rate myself, how much I rate my life, I rate it 10 of 10 any day, and I will rate it 10 of 10 till all my organs are working and my family is with me. अगर ये दो चीज़ें हैं तो मेरी ज़िंदगी हमेशा 10 of 10 रहेगी. नो पीपल माइट थिंक कि लक्ष्य तुम्हारा नीट निकल गया है, यू आर इन अ मेडिकल कॉलेज, दैट्स वाई यू आर सेइंग लाइक दैट. बट नो, इवन व्हेन आई वाज प्रिपेयरिंग, आई वाज अ ड्रॉपर. ज़िंदगी में बहुत सारी कष्ट थी, बहुत स्ट्रेस था कि एग्ज़ाम नहीं निकला तो क्या होगा, ये हो गया तो क्या होगा, वो हो गया था क्या. तब भी तुम मेरे पास आते और पूछते कि लक्ष्य रेट योर लाइफ, आई वुड हैव रेटेड इट 10 of 10. And maybe that's why my life is much better now. Maybe when you start being grateful about your life improves. And trust me on this. If tomorrow, let's say tomorrow you wake up with this attitude that my life is 10 of 10, maybe 2 years down the line, you will have a life which you can actually say कि हाँ भाई अब तो 10 of 10 है मेरी जिंदगी. ठीक है? One data that I want to share with you, I have extracted this data from ChatGPT कि दुनिया में 43 मिलियन लोग ब्लाइंड है, 4.3 करोड़ लोग, लगभग 430 मिलियन लोग सुन नहीं सकते, लगभग 75 मिलियन लोग चल नहीं सकते, लगभग 200 मिलियन लोग इंटेलेक्चुअल डिसेबिलिटी से सफ़र कर रहे हैं, लगभग स्पीच डिसेबिलिटी 70 मिलियन लोगों में है और मेंटल हेल्थ डिसऑर्डर्स 970 मिलियन लोगों में है. इफ़ यू आर नॉट वन ऑफ देम एंड इफ़ यू आर नॉट ग्रेटफुल देन यू हैव अ प्रॉब्लम. सो माई सिंपल थिंग इज़ कि अगर तुम्हें भगवान ने तुम्हारे सारे हाथ पैर सही सलामत दिए हैं, तुम्हारे पास पेरेंट्स हैं, तो प्लीज़ बी ग्रेटफुल अबाउट योर लाइफ. Rate it 10 of 10 every single day. If someone asks you, rate it 10 of 10 without any doubt. And work hard for everything you don't have. Remember, किसी की भी लाइफ कभी भी परफेक्ट नहीं होती. Everybody will have a problem. Every single individual have a problem they are trying to figure out. But that won't make your life anything less than a 10. Every other thing, if you're facing some kind of disability, I know how hard your life can be. Then you might rate it 8 of 10 or 9 of 10 or 7 of 10. You have a reason. If you have lost your parents, I'm so sorry. But now you have a reason to not rate it 10 of 10. But even after all these things, there are people who will still rate their life 10 of 10. So overall, the message that I want to convey through this video is कि I have seen what bad time is. The bad time is when you are waking up at 2 o'clock in the night, being a 10-year-old kid, and you are seeing your father suffering after a major heart surgery. He's not able to speak, he's not able to convey things. Every night your mom is crying because of your father's health problem. At the same time, extreme financial problem. If you have gone through that phase, then you realize how better life is if you are not facing all of that. So overall, if you are a normal individual living a normal life, life is much better. एक नाक भी बंद हो जाती है ना तो लगता है कि यार ज़िंदगी ख़राब हो गई, काश कैसे जल्दी से ठीक हो जाए, नाक जल्दी से ठीक हो जाए. एक नाक भी बंद, एक सिर भी दर्द हो जाता है तो आपको मन करता है आप बेड से ना निकलो यार, बेड से कौन निकलेगा, कुछ करने का मन नहीं कर रहा. बट जब आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है देन यू आर नॉट बीइंग थैंकफुल अबाउट योर लाइफ. सो मैंने रिसेंटली एक क्विज करके लोगों से पूछा था हाउ मच वुड यू रेट योर लाइफ मेरे टेलीग्राम चैनल पे. लगभग 22% लोगों थे जिन्होंने अपने लाइफ को 0 रेट किया था. लगभग 15% लोग थे जिन्होंने अपनी लाइफ को 1 to 3 रेट किया था. लगभग 31 ने 4 से 7, लगभग 17% लोगों ने 8 से 9 और सिर्फ और सिर्फ 15% लोगों ने अपने लाइफ को 10 of 10 रेट किया था. I understand you might have problems in your life, but if it can be faced, if it can be sorted out in any way possible in the world, please don't consider it, please don't give it an opportunity. उसकी औकात नहीं है कि तुम्हारी लाइफ को 10 of 10 से नीचे ला सके. If it cannot be solved, then yes, आपके पास हक बनता है कि आप अपने लाइफ को 10 से कम रेट करो. This is it यार. If you like this and if you want me to talk things like this about life, please comment down